Dawson, obviously things aren't super rosy right now, but Coach was saying that there's still some things to be happy with. It's more that you've got to put it together in a full 60, but he's seeing flashes in periods. How are you seeing it so far during the streak?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with him. There's definitely good things to kind of take from different games there, but I mean, bottom line, it's a results-based league, and we need to find a way to pull together a full 60 as a team, and when we do get the lead, be able to hold it and kind of crawl back into some if we do get behind early. But like Coach said, there has been good things, and that's what we're looking forward to building on this week in practice, and then hopefully implementing it in the games this weekend.
You never want to be able to say, I have lived experience already, but you guys did have this experience last year for the most part, and were able to pull yourself out of it. Is there some sort of inspiration that the team collectively, and I know not everybody was here, but that they can draw on to say, okay, we were there, let's try and pull ourselves out?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's important to think about that, the guys that were here, and we've kind of talked about it, and we know the belief is in there. Obviously, we showed what we could do last year, and I think we were a special group because of it, and we kind of all rallied together, and we're a family in there. Everybody's together, we're battling for the same thing, and there's a belief that we are going to get out of this thing right away here and get it going this weekend.
How important would that be, too, for you guys just against the Rockford to wrap up the pre-Christmas schedule on a positive note, then head into the Christmas break, a little bit of time away from hockey, just sort of reflect and recharge in the second half of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, our minds are set on this weekend and making sure it's a good one, but it'll be good to kind of recharge, and hopefully it'll be a good recharge too, right? And then keep that momentum going after Christmas and just keep on building a snowman there. Just keep going, keep going, keep going.
And going back to that Abbotsford series, what was it like getting Graham Sword in his first American Hockey League game? Obviously, had to feel pretty good in the room after. Not with the loss, but just to get him in the game, get it in front of his home fans too, or his home family too, being from Abbotsford. What was that like for you guys?
Yeah, I think that's a super cool moment. I mean, being able to play your first AHL game is one thing, but then doing it in front of all his friends and family, that's super special. And just on his character, he's such a great person. Great guy to have in the room, great guy to be around, and I thought he did extremely well out there. He's super poised with the puck, defended really well, so big things coming for Swartle.
In terms of the first game, because that seems to be a real focus for you. Mark has been talking about this idea of we need to be ready to go for that first game. So what do you think it is that just kind of precluded you guys so far from, I mean, again, even in a couple of the series, you've looked okay, but it just hasn't worked out for you. So what is it about that first game do you think is just working against you guys?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. It's something we have to figure out internally. I think it starts with a mindset and getting a good start out there. I think if you can do those two things, we're saying all the right things. We just got to start to implement them, and things will start to go the right way, and then it'll just be a thing of the past about that first game, and we'll be playing well.